Another new technology also help a lot with governance called blockchain. So you can see a lot of studies showing that blockchain can help with the voting, blockchain can help with monitoring the transaction, blockchain can help with its kind of monitor managers. So blockchain has a lot of function which can help with the governance. And you can check a lot of stuff we talk about. They can help with the voting. So they can track the transaction more easily. So blockchain can help with the governance as well. So and also idea from smart contract. So basically, smart contract is the automation of the exchange of the two parties. So any transaction, you can write a smart contract, and the two parties will kind of make the transaction done using the smart contract. These are the technology help with the governance. I want to give you guys an example. We developed a system. We developed a system to help with the governance. So we developed a blockchain for industry auditor firms, and then we got a lot of inquiries from the Big 10, Big 4, and Big 5 companies. They want to use the system we developed, and then I want to tell you guys what system we developed using blockchain and what's the function and what's the use of it. So basically, the idea here is simple. So what we want to do here is, so let's say I and Lei, we have a transaction. I purchased the laptop. I purchased laptop with Lei, and I paid $100, and she received $100. That's the transaction. But sometimes I want to fake it. I want to say I spent $200 on laptop. I want to fake the amount of the invoice, and then I can benefit from the manipulation, right? I can, instead of 100 true number, I can 200. So historically, what auditors do is, auditors have to send survey to Lei to verify. Hey Lei, I just wondering, is Sean paying you $100 or something else for the laptop? Sometimes Lei, when Lei is nice, he will say, yeah, $100, yeah. She will respond. But most of the times, Lei doesn't want to respond to these auditors. I don't care. I don't care. Why I care about you? So normally the transaction, what we do is, so the auditors have to ask Lei to verify, is this $100, it's an authentic number or it's a fake number. But sometimes Lei just didn't respond to them. So that's the verification process right now we have in the auditing industry. So what are we doing for blockchain? The blockchain can do the automation in this verification of the numbers. So why does that happen? I think one thing prevent to verify my number is Lei do not want to share her private information, because when auditor contact Lei to ask Lei, hey Lei, did Sean pay you $100 or something else for this transaction? Why Lei don't respond? One reason is Lei doesn't have time, or Lei are not interested, and also Lei has her own privacy. She doesn't want to disclose her information to the other third parties. Why she want to disclose? The more disclose, the more she will be in trouble. So that's why it's difficult to catch me. If I inflate $100 to $200, it's difficult to catch me because it's difficult to verify it from Lei, right? That's the scenario. That's the case. But blockchain can change this whole world. What blockchain can do is I can verify the number with Lei on the blockchain, and without even violating Lei's privacy. So basically, no one knows Lei's number. No one knows my number. So our privacy, the privacy of the data and the privacy of Lei data, everything is protected. The only thing change is the blockchain can help to automate the verification of my 100 numbers and her 100 numbers. That's the blockchain we designed. So it's a federated blockchain. I don't want to go to the technical details to confuse you guys, but the idea here is the blockchain has the advantage to verify the numbers from my side and numbers from her side in an automatic way. And the beauty of that is I don't have any privacy issue, because normally when we verify it, I have to disclose the number. People have to know what's happening in my transaction. But using the blockchain, she's keeping her privacy. I'm keeping my privacy. Two parties have privacy, and the numbers will be verified in an automatic way. That's the beauty of blockchain. That's the beauty of blockchain. So that's the one application of the blockchain. And then this is a federated blockchain. It's a, you guys can look in the concept. So basically, using this federated blockchain, I can verify my invoice, I can verify her invoice, and then it will change the auditing industry. So basically, they hire a lot of people to manually verify the invoice, and also the current practice right now is the random sample. The random sample some transaction to verify the invoice. But with this blockchain, we don't need to random sample. We just verify everything. Because the reason we do random sample, because it's too costly to verify the invoice. But when the cost going down, we don't need a random sample. We just verify everything because it's cheap. It's cheap to verify everything. So you will change the auditing industry in several ways. So we may not need a random sample anymore, and we will have this verification will be done automatically without human engagement. So this is a very complicated framework. So this study was split into 2 papers. So one paper is on the computer science, IEEE. So you can see the IEEE is detailed design of the system. And then the other paper published in the management science, which talk about the economic intuition of the entity. So if auditors using this system, we want to understand if auditors use it, they will lose clients. They will lose clients who want to do manipulation. Think about it. If I'm a KPMG, if I adopt this system, the clients who want to do some little bit distortion, they will shy away from me. They will change to another auditors. So you can see that this study we split it 2. One paper is about computer science algorithm of the blockchain. So it's published at IEEE. You can see that. It may be too technical for you guys. But you guys can look at the second paper at the management science. So what we talk about is what's the incentive for auditors? What's the incentive for clients? What's the incentive for regulators? So we have a model to model the benefit and the cost for auditors and clients and the regulators if they adopt this technology. So you can see that if you guys are not interested in the technology part of this system, you can look at the economic part of the system. Look at the papers. So what's the takeoff here? The takeoff here, there's 2 takeoff. One takeoff is 70% of auditing job can be done automatically. 70% of job. For example, verify invoice. For example, a lot of other stuff. These jobs can be done automatically, either using blockchain or AI. This is number 1 takeaway. Number 2 takeaway is what? Used to do random sampling. Don't need anymore. Because the cost is low right now, we just do whole sample everything. So if the clients has the lucky mind saying, okay, maybe I get away from it because they do random sample, it's not going to happen anymore because we are going to audit every single transaction. So you can see that these are the 2 things will change using this technology. We will 70% of auditing job can be automated, and also a lot of sample will be investigated, not random sample. So what's left for auditing firms? What do we found? What's left is the job needed discretionary. So for example, if you want to estimate the company's bad debt expense, we still need a human to do that. So if you want to so if you want to estimate the firm's some fair value of the assets, you need a human to do that. So basically, what we want to say is, if it's mechanical auditing stuff, AI, blockchain will take care of it. But if you requires human judgment, requires discretionary judgment, and then it still is human's job. So that means for auditor firms, they will require more experienced auditors, like auditors who can do the estimation, auditors who can make a discretionary judgment. These kind of auditors is we needed for the labor force. If it's just someone who do the number checking, verification between 2 invoice, this labor force, it will be less in demand. So that's the bottom line. So again, The 70% of job, when we talk about the mechanical verification, these are the jobs for entry-level auditors, like verify the invoice, check the numbers. These are the jobs will be replaced by AI and blockchain. However, we do need a human get involved to estimate what is bad debt expense, what is the fair value. These are the estimation we have to require a human to do. The AI can help you, but we need a human to take the liability, which means if AI give you estimate and something is wrong, who should I blame for? Blame AI? AI doesn't care. So for this estimation, for this discretion decision, we still need a human to make a final decision. And if something wrong, we can have someone to blame for. That's the purpose. That's the purpose. So you can see that a lot of jobs will be gone, but if some jobs involves in the estimation or discretionary judgment, the human has to make a final decision, and something goes wrong, we have someone to blame for. Of course, AI can help with the process as well. So these are the contents. Yeah.